Hi everyone, so you can see we're back here today with the Kid Flash DC Rebirth 2016 cosplay. Thank you so much for watching, and I know we have been away for 3 weeks now. I apologise, I just needed a break, okay? Just do not be afraid to take some time to yourself, and everyone just needs, some relaxation time. In the meantime, for all that relaxation time, I make cosplays, and I have made one of like 4 speedsters, so I will be showing all of those this week. But I'm just looking at myself in this suit and it looks so good. We will start out with your base. So I have made this suit out of red lycra base. So red lycra can be purchased in a fabric shop, it can be purchased online. Ask your local seamstress or your local fabric shop, and maybe they will be able to point you in the right direction, along with your local art shop. Always, guys, keep in contact and keep into different resources. You never know where your next cosplay venture will take you. But if you want the lycra that I use, the spelling will be in the description below. Along with this link, I get all of my fabric from the Paragon Fabrics. Okay, so this is the Paragon Fabrics. This place is located here in Northern Ireland, in Belfast. And yeah, you can get the contact details on the Facebook page are all there. I will leave links in the description below. I got 2 meters, so that is 2 meters of the red fabric. That is more than enough to make your one-piece suit. You then cut 2 sides of that lycra fabric. You will cut your body with your legs attached to that. Go check out my flash process video. That was away like maybe a year or 2 ago. I will leave a link in the description below. But I show many times me cutting a one-piece suit, and then you sew or glue that together. Add a zipper here at the back so that you can take your suit on and off, and then you will be nice and dandy. You cut your arms from the lycra fabric again, that is 2 sides, 1 and 2. You sew them together like so, and you will get a nice tight fit suit. Now this is, again, I will say 4-way stretch lycra. Okay guys, everyone keeps asking me what kind of lycra do you use. I use both types of lycra, but my 4-way really helps me so that it stretches out the way and up the way. So there's 2 different types, 2-way and 4-way. So one only stretches one way, like here and here, while the 4-way stretches up and sidewards, and also down. Okay, but you can see I will go into the badge right here. You can use cardboard, guys, or EVA foam for your badge, armor, plates, anything. What I use is the Peltex. This can be found if you are in the US. This can be found in a Hobby Lobby in many different textures and tones and thicknesses. But this is just a thin kind of malleable foam that can be used in Irish dancing dresses for the skirts. I came across this one day and I have never stopped using it. I use it to wrap all of my armor pieces and my badge plates in the fabric with a hot glue gun. Okay, I just have to fix this mask right here. I'll let you get a look at the mask. This was used the same technique as my Kid Flash mask. If you want to go check that process video out, I show all the different pieces that I used. I have the kind of jawline here, and what I'm going to do is rework this chin piece, because this chin piece just isn't sitting the right way at the minute. It's supposed to be sitting right along my chin, but it just really isn't. It keeps going underneath here, so I'm going to have to do some work towards that. But you can see I have a separation line right here for my cheek piece. Then I also have my eye pieces right here for my nose piece. I left a kind of gap right here in between for my hairline, so you can see the actual mask goes up and has a dip right here in my forehead, and that's to show some of my forehead and also give my hair a nice quiff. Again, I use some aluminium cans, so if you see right here the top of an aluminium can, this circle piece right here, I use that for my earpieces. It gives it a nice lift off of the mask itself. I went with the 1 single line bolt. You can use cardboard or EVA foam and do the CW flash, any kind of design that you want. I went with the just kind of 1 bolt lightning symbol, and that is on both ears. Those are wrapped in the white fabric, guys. You can spray paint yours, you can color yours, you can use the colored EVA foam, that always will work. But I will take it off right here with a strap. So I have an elasticated strap with some Velcro. This just comes off like that. So I have an elasticated strap right here, and that lets me work within my range. I just pull that on tight. Elasticated straps can be found in fabric shops or in many art stores if you keep your ear to the ground, guys. So I will get to the symbol. So you can see my symbol has a nice lift off of the suit itself. This, guys, is a pot noodle. Yeah, so here in the UK or even in America, a top of ramen noodles or the top of some cheap pot noodle tins that preferably are white. This is a plastic pot noodle tin, and I've just used the top of that. I cut the whole pot noodle clean off of it, and I kind of made it into a badge. So you can see it just gives it that nice white border all around here. It has a nice lift, but this is just the top of a cheap noodle can. That is all it is, guys. So yeah, always keep your ear to the ground, always just keep your eye out for creative ways to do things. I've used this multiple times in my Godspeed. You will be seeing that cosplay soon. But I have a Peltax lightning bolt going here, you can just see that. You can use cardboard or EVA foam, spray paint yours, come up with any design. I came up with some pectoral pieces right here. You can see from the Peltax, I just folded the Peltax in half, drew one of my sides, then cut that out, unfolded it, and I got two symmetrical side pieces. Okay, so I folded the Peltax in half, drew one of my pectoral pieces, cut that out, unfolded it, and I got a nice even symmetrical pectoral piece or a chest piece, whatever way you want to put it, guys. Then I cut other two pieces from the Peltax and I colored these in the white fabric. You can go and check out on Google many different reference pictures for the Kid Flash 2016 Rebirth suit. It is so good. It is all red, and then he has these kind of white hints coming under here. I did have the black shoulder pads coming on here, but I ripped those off and used them on my Godspeed suit, so I apologize, there's just some glue marks here and here where the shoulder pads used to be. So I have my gauntlets right here. You can see 1, 2 and 3 pieces. If you want to go and check out my how to make a gauntlet process video, you can go and do that. The only difference is I cut 1 piece, 2 piece and 3 piece either from cardboard or EVA foam. Then they all meet around my wrist and my forearm, and they just zip down like that. So you can buy some cheap zips in an art shop or a fabric store. You can either look online, also on eBay or Amazon. They have some pretty cheap deals when it comes to zips and jewellery and stuff like that, little trinkets. But you can see I just have a zip, comes down like here. And this, actually, I will measure this for you guys. This is 19 centimeters in length. So if you get a zip that is 19 centimeters in length, that is the size of my forearm to my wrist. And yeah, that is my gauntlet piece. I just wrapped this in the red fabric along with the glue gun within 3 pieces, and then I just have the lightning bolt wrapping around like so. You could do this from EVA foam using a heat gun to form the kind of curvature around, or just use cardboard and curvature it yourself. Either way, you can put any design on top of it once you get your base gauntlet. So once you make your base gauntlet shape or your template, then you can just go on top of it and design any kind of detail that you want. I went with a white lightning bolt just coming around my forearm. And yeah, this is, and you can actually see right here, this was too small. So where my forearm and wrists were meant to meet for the zip, it was too small, so I just added in another 2 pieces right here. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but right here and here I've added in some extra space so that the zip actually came around and the gauntlet really fit my forearm nice and tight. Not everything, guys, has to be in one piece. You can cut up your pieces into separate things and let them mix match each other. It always works out for me when I do something too small. I will always cut an extra piece, connect that onto it, and everything is honky-dory. Okay, again, for the bottom layer, everyone always keeps asking me, John, what do you use for your bottom layer of your suits? And as I say, you can go and watch my Flash process video. I just cut this suit all as a 1-piece suit, so I have the red coming all the way down, or you can purchase a cheap morph suit for $10 or maybe more online. And I have just some Peltax wrapping around here for my thigh for just some armor like so. Again, I have the lightning bolt coming around my waist. I drew this design out. It kind of took me maybe around 20 minutes to get those nice lines going. So you'll want your lines to be parallel to one another. This one parallel to that. This one is parallel to this. You know, you'll want your lines and spikes to kind of be going out straight. So it's a very hard and delicate process when you're doing these lightning bolt designs. I would say take your time, and once you figure out one side, fold that over and draw it onto the other side. You can see this is two separate pieces right here, so I didn't do this all in the one piece. I cut these two as separate pieces. They come around right here to meet the zip, and yeah, the spike comes right into the belt, whereas the CW Flash, he has the kind of belt buckle onto his suit, whereas I like the more comic style lightning bolts coming around your waist. Yeah, so I am wearing my Spider-Man Insomniac gloves right here. These are some cheap fingerless gloves that I picked up in the Poundland here in the UK. So if you can find a cheap discount store with some fingerless gloves or some fingered gloves, either way. Mines were red and black, which is perfect. Again, for the Insomniac Spider-Man suit, I've just added white pieces of the Peltex and some knuckle pieces onto the glove itself to give it a nice armoured look and a nice kind of detailed feel to it. I love the way the knuckles go. I really do love how that looks. But yeah, I thought these would be a nice match for the Rebirth suit itself. And yeah, if you go and check out my Kid Flash process video, I show in pieces and in stages of me making the mask, so you can see a separation line right here for the cheek piece. Alright, that cheek piece goes on down to the chin strap right here, and that connects on around to the other side. So again, if you figure out one side of your mask, you can replicate it onto the other side. I would always suggest cutting your forehead piece first, so that is this piece right here coming along your forehead. Then cut your eye line slats separate to that and just glue those in. Then cut your cheek piece, as you can see right here, and then put your whole mask together and you will get it. So again, I have some elasticated straps that can be picked up in fabric stores or art shops, either online. Just type in some elasticated straps. Also, they can be found on old sportswear, old bags and old school bags. Please don't be cutting up your new things, guys. I've done it many times and I've regretted it. So I use some, again, aluminium tins right here for the earpieces. You can go and check out many of my process videos. I use aluminium cans right here. They really help outlift the pieces and the chest emblems for Robin chest emblems specifically. They really help those lift out of the suit, kind of like this pot noodle. The top of this pot noodle container is doing right now. I just love that lift and the thin kind of white line that it gives all around. So yeah, again, that is the single bolt. So the single lightning bolt design here for the earpieces. You can go for the CW, you can go for the Ezra Miller Flash look, anything you want, guys. These designs are all completely up to you. And yeah, that's the whole suit. I will say maybe purchase a one-piece red morph suit, then make your mask separate. Also make your gauntlets separate and add on your chest emblem. Build it up maybe with armor. But if you buy a one-piece morph suit, those will be perfect to add on top of any kind of design that you want. Okay, if you are going to go the long stretch and make this out of lycra fabric, go to the fabric store, buy the fabric, cut it out and sew it all together. I will release a process video, but you can go and check out my how to make a Flash costume process video that was way back at least 2 years ago. That shows me cutting the whole suit, arms and everything, and then sewing and gluing it together. Okay, and also adding on the zip. Thank you so much for watching and actually hanging on while we did all this. So again, I say that just stretches right here like that, folds around my head. I have the elasticated strap right here with a piece of Velcro. That comes round, attaches round to the back of my head to give me a nice tight fit. I give myself a nice flick of the hair, and yeah, this is me in my Kid Flash 2016 DC Rebirth cosplay. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Thank you for subscribing and commenting recently. I know I haven't been active a lot. You can go and check us out on Instagram. The link will be in the description below. There's a lot of exclusive cosplays, including the Godspeed is up there at the moment. So yeah, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and comment. From me, everyone here at Ireland, you're amazing. And I am obviously Wally West, Rebirth DC at this moment in time. Yeah, guys, bye.